Hello, my name is Angie Lai and I work as the Theater Program Production Manager at Concordia University, Ann Arbor. We would like to invite you to our 38th annual Boar's Head Festival, taking place the first weekend in December. Held in the beautiful campus chapel, the festival marks the beginning of Advent with a participation over 100 adults and children. The first half of the festival depicts a colorful and festive medieval banquet, while the second half recreates a moving depiction of the Nativity. A professional orchestra joins the university choir and theater department, which unite music, theater, and dance in staging the worshipful celebration. Performance is run Friday and Saturday, December 4th and 5th at 7:30 p.m., and Sunday, December 6th at 4 o'clock p.m., in the Chapel of the Holy Trinity on the university campus. We are located at 4090 Geddes Road, Ann Arbor. Tickets are on sale now and may be purchased by calling 734-995-7537. Prices range from $8 to $15. We hope you will join us and have a wonderful holiday season.
Hi, I'm Alex Kendig, and I'm a junior at the University of Michigan studying economics and environmental science.
Hi, I'm Jason Towe. I'm a junior at the University of Michigan studying environmental science and science, technology, and society.
And I'm Jim Stalen, and I'm a sophomore at the University of Michigan studying international studies and sustainability.
Did you know that 2015 is almost certain to be the highest year globally ever recorded, even higher than 2014, which also set a record?
Scientists have known since 1861 that carbon dioxide, a naturally occurring greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, traps heat. The burning of fossil fuels, which began during the Industrial Revolution, has caused levels of CO2 to increase dramatically. The current levels are 40% higher than they were in pre-industrial times. In all of human history, carbon dioxide has never been as high as it is now.
This is global warming. The effects are already being felt everywhere. For example, glaciers are melting at an unprecedented rate. Some regions, like California, are experiencing extreme drought. Sea levels are rising, and all around the world, we are seeing more intense storms.
Here in Ann Arbor, we already seen a 41% increase in the strongest storms, a 45% increase in annual precipitation, 6 0 days below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and a 1 degree Fahrenheit temperature increase from the period 1951 to 2012.
Unfortunately, climate change affects those least responsible more than everyone else. For example, the poor suffer the most in weather-related disasters, such as hurricanes, extreme heat waves, and flooding events.
For too long, our leaders have ignored the threat of climate change. Our state legislature is planning to eliminate our 10% renewable energy mandate rather than increase it. And our Attorney General is suing to block the Clean Power Plan, the new rule created by the EPA to reduce carbon pollution from power plants, putting the interests of polluters ahead of protecting Michigan families.
Michigan has the resources and ingenuity to transition to 100% renewable energy by 2050. It would make our air and water cleaner and our cities healthier. It would create jobs, and it would reduce our greenhouse gas emissions.
That's why on December 12th here in Ann Arbor, we are marching for the climate. We are calling on our leaders to facilitate a just transition to 100% renewable energy by 2050.
If you care about clean air and water, if you care about social justice and protecting the most vulnerable, and if you care about ensuring a livable world for future generations, then please join us for the Michigan Climate March.
It'll be the biggest call of action on climate change in Michigan's history. The march starts at 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 12th. We'll be meeting in front of the Federal Building in downtown Ann Arbor and march through downtown to the University of Michigan Diet, where we'll end with a rally and speakers.
If you care about our future, be there. To
change everything, it takes everyone.
Hi, I'm Libby Hunter, and I live in Ann Arbor. I'm a musician. I'm a volunteer for Ypsilanti Community Acupuncture. And I am sitting next to my acupuncturist. His name is Aaron Lee.
Hi everyone, my name is Aaron Lee. Today I'm very grateful for Libby to be here with me so we can share with you some information about acupuncture. My goal today is to get rid of some misconceptions about acupuncture, and hopefully if you have any chronic pain or any type of issues acupuncture can address, you can find an acupuncturist near you for those symptoms that Western medicine cannot address. A little bit about myself. My name is Aaron Lee. Again, I came to the U.S. when I was 13 years old with my mom. I went to Scarlett Middle School, Huron High School, went to WCC for a year, and then I went to the University of Michigan. When I first went to the University of Michigan, my goal was to become a doctor, an MD. However, I did not make the cut for med school, so I defaulted back on acupuncture, which is the business my family has been in for generations. In University of Michigan, I was fortunate to hang out with a group of friends who are also into alternative medicine. Therefore, I founded the Michigan Alternative Medicine Club, which is the first and only alternative medicine club in the University of Michigan, which we invite alternative medicine practitioners in the Southeast Michigan area to come to our club and do demos and different talks about healthy lifestyles and alternative ways to get your body healthier. Today, let me do a quick demo for what acupuncture is like. So when you go to an acupuncturist, you will be getting needled with these needles here, which are individually packed, as you can see. Most people are afraid of needles, and that is because in the hospital the needles are really thick. This is about 1/50th the size of a syringe that you see in the hospital. So each one are individually packed. After use, they're disposable. And today I'll do a demo on Libby here just to see what it's like. So it's not so much of that fear when you go see an acupuncturist. So the acupuncturist will take a needle here, and typically there will be a guiding tube here. So what we do is we load the tube in here, and then I just go ahead and push in here like that. No pain, and as you can see, the needles will stay in the patient for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Depends on the comfort. Usually 30 to 45 minutes is the ideal time. However, each person's reaction to acupuncture is different, depends on the constitution of the body. So some people, if they feel like they're relaxed, they may take a nap or enjoy the energy flow. Or if some people feel like they're okay, they feel like they're ready in 20 minutes, then we can take the needles out in 20 minutes. So as you're getting acupuncture, what you feel like is this relaxation. Most people like to refer it as some kind of energy flow in your body. How do you feel, Libby?
Pretty relaxed.
Good. So there are different types of acupuncture styles out there. What I mostly do is extraordinary points, which are a study of balance methods. So your body has different channels go through your toe up and down. So what we use is different points that correspond to one spot of the body, and when the needles are inserted correctly in place, it could take away pain and give you immediate relief for any pain in your body. We're talking about any burning sensation, chronic pain, tightness, hollow pain, feeling cold, tingling, anything. Acupuncture can restore your body to the normal state of being. And that'll be all today. Thank you very much. If you have any concerns or questions, please, internet is a good place to turn to answer any additional questions that we didn't get to here. But hopefully you can find an acupuncturist near you and give acupuncture a chance. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jules Cobb and I'm a therapist with Dawn Farm Youth and Family Services Program.
Hi, I'm Ray Dalton and I'm the coordinator for Dawn Farm's outpatient services, which includes youth and family services.
We are here to let you know about the Teens Using Drugs, What to Know and What to Do series organized by Dawn Farm. This program is a free, ongoing 2-part education series designed to help participants learn to understand and identify adolescent alcohol and other drug problems, and respond helpfully and effectively when a young person may be involved with alcohol or other drugs. The program is targeted primarily to parents, guardians, and caretakers of teens, but it's inclusive of anyone interested in attending for any reason. Other family members, teenagers and young adults, parents of adults, people who work with, support or mentor teens, and students are all welcome. Parents and their teenagers and other family members often do attend the series together.
There are parenting techniques, prevention programs, and individual protective factors that can reduce the risk of a young person starting the use of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. However, even the most effective parenting and prevention will not eliminate all substance use by all teens. Some young people will experiment with alcohol and other drugs despite our best education and prevention efforts. Some will continue to use and some will become addicted to alcohol or other drugs. Many will experience adverse consequences from substance use, whether they progress to addiction or not. Those who do progress to addiction virtually always experience a spectrum of consequences that can be extremely damaging to themselves and their families. Due to the neuroplasticity of developing adolescent brains, young people who begin regular use of substances at a young age have up to 5 times the risk of becoming chemically dependent when compared with those who do not use substances until they're 21 or older. Now, the good news is that with early identification and appropriate intervention, irreversible consequences can often be prevented. Once identified, alcohol and other drug problems can be effectively treated. Young people harmfully involved with substances can and do recover to lead fulfilling and productive lives.
When a young person experiences alcohol or other drug problems, often the last thing that loving, attentive parents and other caring, concerned and supportive adults see is the actual substance use. A teen doesn't tell us that he was truant from school to smoke marijuana, or that she performed poorly on her SATs because she was hungover, or that he dropped sports and music to have time for going to get high, or that the money she saved for college was consumed by her escalating need for opiate drugs. Substance-involved young people protect their substance use by concealing it from anyone who may intervene to try to stop it. Caring adults often see that the young person is having problems, but usually don't see that the cause of the problems until the alcohol or other drug use is advanced. However, there are signs and patterns of behaviors that can alert us to the possibility that a young person may have an alcohol or other drug problem, and there is help available.
Families seeking advice and help for a teen using drugs often feel frightened, confused, frustrated, isolated, and sometimes desperate. They often don't know where to begin to find accurate answers and effective help. The Teens Using Drugs What to Know and What to Do program provides a starting point.
The Teens Using Drugs series was developed in 1999 by Ron Harrison, a much loved and respected local social worker who specialized in working with adolescents and their families. Dawn Farm stepped up to continue the program after Ron's death in April 2011. Ray and I will be co-presenting this series this year. The series is co-sponsored by Dawn Farm and co-sponsored by the Ann Arbor Public Schools, St. Joe's Greenbrook Recovery Center, and the Livingston and Washtenaw Regional Coordinated School Health Network.
Part 1 of this series is held on the first Tuesday of October, November, and January through June, and Part 2 is held on the second Tuesdays. All programs are held from 7:30 to 9 p.m. at the St. Joe's Hospital Education Center located at 5305 Elliott Drive in Ypsilanti. It is very informal and registration is not required. You can just come. But you are also welcome to contact us for additional information. For dates and information, please see the website www.dawnfarm.org or call Dawn Farm at 734-485-8725.
And if you or someone you know may need help for an alcohol or other drug problem, contact Dawn Farm. At Dawn Farm, we treat all people of all ages with hope, competence, and compassion, with the belief that recovery is possible regardless of how difficult a situation may seem. What substances are being used or how short or long of a time period substances have been used for. Dawn Farm programs include detoxification services, residential and outpatient treatment, transitional housing, and a variety of outreach, education, and recovery support programs for adolescents and adults. We'd be happy to talk with you about what kind of help is available. Give us a call or see our website for information. Thank you.
Hello friends, I'm Mark Abelov. I'm a therapist with the Dawn Farm Downtown Residential Treatment Program for people with alcohol and other drug addictions. And I'm also the coordinator of the Dawn Farm Education Series. I'm here to let you know about the Dawn Farm Education Series. It's a free community education program now in its 25th year. The series provides helpful, hopeful, applicable information on addiction, recovery, family concerns, and a variety of related topics. Education Series programs are presented by both local and internationally known experts. All presentations will be held from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the St. Joseph Mercy Hospital Education Center at 5305 Elliott Drive in Ypsilanti, Michigan. 5 of this year's programs will be preceded by a free reception from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. No registration or sign-in is required for any of the Education Series programs, and it's very friendly and informal. The programs are designed to have broad appeal, and anyone with a personal or professional interest in any topic is welcome to attend. Free continuing education credit is provided for addiction professionals, and a certificate to document attendance is provided on request. The 2015-2016 Education Series started in September and will continue on the last 2 or 3 Tuesday evenings of the month through June 2016. We're pleased to be able to bring you several new programs and presenters this year, as well as welcome back a number of previous favorites. October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and on October 20th we'll have a program, The Intersectionality of Domestic Violence, Sexual Assault, and Substance Abuse by local experts David Garvin and Barbara Neese-May. This will be followed on October 27th by Navigating Grace, Sustaining Recovery Through Grief and Loss. This presentation by best-selling author Jeff Jay will include inspiring personal testimony as well as practical pointers on how spiritual connection helps recovering people in times of adversity, and will be preceded by a free reception and followed by a free book signing opportunity. In November, we'll have a program titled Trauma, Chemical Use and Addiction by EMU professor and award-winning trauma expert Dr. Tana Bridge, followed by How to Support Recovery and Not Support Addiction by addictionologist Dr. Chuck Gerke. Future programs will include The Brain and Recovery, an update on neuroscience of addiction by Dr. Kevin McCauley, co-founder of the Institute on Addiction Study and a nationally recognized leader in the field of addiction treatment. And Intervention to Durable Recovery, The Power of Family by Jeff and Deborah Jay, best-selling authors who literally wrote the book on the processes of intervention and structured family recovery. Additional programs will address relapse prevention, treatment options for people with addiction, cultivating mindfulness to support recovery, suicide prevention, collegiate recovery programs, recovery narratives in Alcoholics Anonymous, the history of Narcotics Anonymous, grief and loss, spirituality and recovery, health care for people in recovery, optimizing physical health in recovery, tobacco cessation, and more. You can check the schedule and find additional information on our website, dawnfarm.org. Dawn Farm is a nonprofit organization providing a continuum of quality addiction treatment and recovery support services. This year marks Dawn Farm's 42nd anniversary. Dawn Farm's mission is to assist addicts and alcoholics in achieving long-term recovery. Dawn Farm will identify and remove barriers that prevent addicts and alcoholics from joining the recovery community. Our programs meet people with alcohol and other drug addictions where they are, whether it's in the mainstream of society, on the street, in the hospital, in the shelter, or in jail. The Dawn Farm Education Series is designed to reduce the misinformation, secrecy, shame, and stigma that prevent chemically dependent individuals and their families from getting help and getting well. For additional information, please see Dawn Farm's website at dawnfarm.org or contact Dawn Farm at 734-485-8725. We hope to see you at the Education Series, and if you or someone you know may need help for an alcohol or other drug problem, please do not hesitate to contact Dawn Farm. Help, hope, healing, and recovery are available. Thank you.